Hi everybody, and thank you for joining me on my new channel. Basically I have decided to keep my figure painting separate to my kit building and painting. A lot of the subscribers on my other channel are there to see model cars, ships, planes, tanks, and not particularly figures. So as I say, I thought I'd keep it separate and create a new channel just for figures. So the first one that I'm going to do is Rabble-Rowza. This is a goblin from the Gloomspite Gitz range, and he will be put towards my goblin army for Age of Sigmar. I have done a old world goblin army as well, using quite a few of the Age of Sigmar figures. I'm going to keep this as one video, so that's the picture of Rabble-Rowza as he comes, that's shown in the box. Let me just show you the figure constructed. So here he is. As I say, I've just glued him together. I was going to keep the skull that he's wearing separate, but the back of the figure is attached to that, and it was going to be awkward to do the two separately, so I'm going to have to paint it all constructed. Quite a nice looking figure from the outset, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun to paint. So the next time you see this, there will be a bit of progress, so I'll catch you in a bit.
Okay guys, so I'm sorry I didn't do any updates other than showing you now the finished item. The helmet did come off, thankfully, so I was able to get to the parts that would have covered and made things a little bit more awkward. I'll just sort of give you a bit of background about this figure. So Rabble-Rowzas are grots who have taken it upon themselves to rile up the subterranean hordes. These self-important agitators clatter their weapons, stamp their feet and bellow wakey wakey at deafening volume. So grating are their magically enhanced voices that they can stir even the most stubborn troglodytic titans from their slumber. So this kit is Rabble-Rowza of the Moon Clan demigod for the Gloomspite Gitz. Protected by his fearsome squeak skull armour, this noisy leader whips cave-dwelling monsters into a frothing frenzy. Should any foes get too close, the Rabble-Rowza lashes out with the moon sickle and basher, whilst their screeching flock of mushroom-stuffed bat squigs dive bomb enemies in explosive fashion. And then this isn't in my Gloomspite Gitz tone, so I think that you must be able to download a separate data sheet for it. So that's a bit of background about this figure and what he does in the game. So what I'll do is I'll fit the skull helmet on him now, and we can see the difference it makes. I think the figure looks better without it. Obviously we can see the facial features quite clearly, but once the helmet's on, it's a different kettle of fish. So I shall grab that now. So here he is with the skull helmet on. I like the contrast that the helmet gives to the rest of the figure. And of course we've got the bats, the squeak bats on top there. So, you know, it does add something, but I think the cleaner kind of lines of just being able to see his face, I think looks a bit better. AK paints mainly used throughout this, far too many to mention. The skin on the goblin was done with camouflage green as a base after I'd sprayed it all black, and then I just highlighted it a bit at a time with, I think it's a lime green. I will correct that if that's wrong. And you just keep adding the lime green to the camouflage green until you get to your top highlight colour, which is almost like the pure lime green in some places. Really a nice kit to paint, because at the end of the day it's mainly the clothing is mainly black, so you're just highlighting the black, and then you've got the colour of the skin, and then you can just go a bit mad with whatever colours you want to paint the squeak bats, the mushrooms, and that kind of thing. So it was a lot of fun to do. And that's basically it, guys. So I hope you like this first figure on this channel. I will be probably showing some of my older figures that I've done, just in case you didn't catch them on my other channel, and there are people who've joined this one who specifically are interested in painting figures as opposed to building and painting model kits. Thanks ever so much for watching. It's Saturday, so I hope your weekend is going well. Look after yourselves, and I'll catch up with you soon.